We're heading down to a school named Minnesota Morris, and obviously it's been a long day of travel. Got 3 hours left. Gotta grab some food, make a few phone calls, and try to get there before the ending of this girls' basketball game that they got going.
And I hate a hungry crowd. Worst of them all, talk the loudest. I guess I'll die out here with a hammer and a beer, dying in a boom.
Yeah, right in this building. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother.
Joseph? I am. Okay, I'm the person you've been texting. Hi, I'm Jaslyn.
How do you pronounce your name?
Jaslyn.
Jaslyn. Nice
Yes.
to meet you.
I'm Fiona.
Man, shout out to Jaslyn. She was super sweet, very welcoming, and as you can see, she's giving me a tour of the facility where their athletes train. I was trying to get here as soon as I could because I wanted to get a workout in when they finish their game. I usually have a hard time sleeping after long days of travel without really moving.
Don't even think about it. I used to hate playing against little guards like you. Dummy.
For a while now, I've struggled with my relationship with basketball because of the way I retired and feeling like I didn't really have a say-so in the matter. I think it really pushed me to prove to myself that I could be happy without it. And the fact of the matter is, like, when you're chasing a dream and hunting scholarships and then it becomes a job, your relationship with the game is constantly evolving and changing. And I think to get back to a place where I'm able to just play for the love of it is something that I haven't done in a long time and something that I miss. You know, with the athletes I work with, I'm always trying to help them maintain, you know, the integrity of that relationship, because ultimately, like, what's the point? You know, we give up so much of ourselves to be an elite athlete. Like, I might as well enjoy the journey. Today's gonna be a really long day. We're gonna spend most of it on campus connecting with some of the athletes that are responsible for bringing me here.
So when I was watching your TikToks, I just kept watching them, and I couldn't stop.
So this is Allison. She's the person who originally came across my page and brought this to the attention of everyone. She's giving me a tour, taking me over to where I'm gonna be speaking tonight.
TikTok, huh?
Yes, TikTok.
The internet's a wild place.
Yes.
Now that we've seen where we're gonna be speaking tonight, I wanna get a workout in and just see where the athletes train a little bit more.
Who's on Oz? Yeah? Solid. They, will you teach me how?
Yes.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Yes.
Are you guys out here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming out. Gonna learn how to throw. What are we doing? Javelin, shot put, what is this?
So
we could do shot or weight throw.
shot or weight throw.
All right, so clearly I have no idea what I'm doing, but this gave me a whole new appreciation for track and field just in general. I didn't really understand the complexity of some of these events. I also never took into consideration just the culture of different sports and what type of people gravitate towards these events.
Who are the most anal people in track?
Jumpers.
The jumpers?
The jumpers. Just kidding. Nice meeting you.
Dave, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
So, Jaslyn's been coordinating more of your itinerary than I am.
Yeah, I think there was the softball coach asked if I would stop by. They have some wellness person who's coming in at 5:30. Hello.
This is the part of the job that gives me the most trouble because it forces me to be honest with myself in a way that's confronting. And then to have to do that in front of hundreds of people, it's kind of unnatural. But I know it's the only way that I'll connect. And without that, what's the point?
Who hit the 360 layup?
Him. White beanie.
You hit the 360 layup?
Oh yeah, that was me.
My God. Oh my God. Hey, that was me up there cheering for you.
I appreciate that.
That was dope.
It's freezing.
It's freezing. Is it? We got a microwave. Is it cold for real?
No.
Pay attention!
You're my phone.
Move!
Dude, you're so dramatic. You're so dramatic. That was so far from like.
From what?
From actually falling. Look, that was so far.
Move away from it. Move away from it. Just get away from it.
You're so dramatic.
Just get away from it.
You're so dramatic.
This is the best thing about the night.
Y'all hear that?
I'm hungry.
Cool people around here.
Everybody's nice. It's really nice.
It's the last day in Minnesota. I can't lie, I'm tired as hell. But I promised some of the guys that I'd go back and hoop with them before I left. It's kind of crazy because when they came to hear me speak yesterday, their plan was to troll me.
I had my camera. I came in there thinking I was going to be able to troll something.
Bro, that's crazy. I'm glad you didn't. For your own sake, because you really would have caught these hands. No, it's funny.
Nah, I'm really not playing. He really would have caught these hands.
What's up, boy? What y'all doing? About to work out. Oh, first. In there? On the court. Oh, all right.
Gotta pop in and say what's up to my guy Manny. It's funny because he was talking the craziest out of all of them.
I'm going to clamp you.
Stop. Stop.
I can't say it enough, but this is the best part of my job. Just being able to help athletes navigate their journey and really understand who they are as people. You learn a lot about somebody by the way that they compete. You know, when you're out here playing sports, you can't really hide parts of yourself that are easy to mask in your day-to-day life.
He's going to pass. You got 5 seconds to score. 5. Oh, whoa. I don't have the hamstrings for this shit.
I was not lying. I do not.
2. That might be the only one you get behind.
I promise these are 5 straight bucks.
Get him. Have a good time at class, my boy. Make sure when you leave, you remind your boys that I really would have gave him 30.
We watch your highlights, so we don't have
I'm giving you buckets. You play football or basketball? I play football. Oh, okay. I definitely gave you 40 then. No, I just needed to make sure.
Y'all trying to run that king of the court?
Oh, you want to play? Can you don't play in those?
What y'all doing? Y'all still working out?
No, come on. But you got need sneakers.
Bro, that's what I hoop in. Ask him. Me too. Yeah, I was like, damn, he's that old, bro.
Whoa.
Not that old, but like.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Type shit.
Middle age.
How old are you?
Bro, middle age.
Middle-aged is actually crazy, so come take these middle-aged buckets then. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, like just being able to play the game because you love it. I work with so many athletes who allow the variables to strip the joy of it. You know, the coaches, the fans, the scouts, the expectations, and honestly, at the end of the day, none of them matter. But how do you develop a mindset and a perspective that allows you to filter out the noise and just keep the game as a game? Because we all know that feeling, like the freedom that you have when you're just having fun. Being able to transfer that energy into a real game, it's a superpower and a skill that can be developed.
Bro, that was 45 seconds under, bro. What the fuck? Bro, that was 45 seconds, bro. 5, 4. Hey! Bro, I know you want bump, gang. You said
I wasn't. I didn't know I was gonna try to dunk. I was trying to lay it in first.
Appreciate the guys showing me love. I'm gonna be tapped in for the rest of the season.
It's actually a lot of love, bro. That shit all gonna grow on me. Damn, take some, gang. He just looked at me. Stay smooth out there, bro. Safe travels, bro.
Nice meeting you, bro.
Good luck in your match, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Overall, it was a really, really dope trip. Nothing but love. But I can't lie, man. I'm tired. I just want to get back to my bed. Unfortunately, the way my schedule's set up, we got to go directly to upstate New York. And on this trip, we're taking my boy Farai with us. I've known him for a few years now, and honestly, he's like my little brother.
Like start in the morning, like try to get a group together, whatever. My first question was, what's the fee? He said, nah, don't worry about it. Hey, when he said, don't worry about it, I said, I'm there. Copy, coach. And he goes, 5:30 tomorrow. I paused. I said 5:30 p.m.? He said, 9 a.m. See you guys in the morning. So, but I went home. Me and my homeboy, we texted each other like, yo, bro, I don't know. I don't know. So we show up in the morning, right? We go through like the whole like mental health thing, and we start talking. I was like, all right, cool, it's kind of cool. And we start working out. Keep in mind, he was super chill. We was talking about the mentals, right? He flipped the switch. Move! I said.
To be fair, I think there's a big misconception in the world of mental health. This idea that these conversations are for the weak, and I think that stigma carries over into mental performance. But the truth is, you don't master the art of managing stress in a controlled, peaceful environment. The growth happens in the fire. So everything we just unpacked in the last hour, the struggles, the doubts, the patterns, they're all being tested in real time. Now I get a chance to see how it all manifests in their behavior on the court. I promise there's a method to the madness.
This is how you knew you was real.
Remember.
So, get a text from Caleb. Yo, bro, we was swing by the gym, little 5-on-5 action. Yo, he told us show up like it's a game. Like how you would for an actual playoff game. Like he said, show up like that. So at first, Caleb's like, you know what I'm saying, we huddled up, Caleb's talking like, like, let's work on the reads. I think after like third possession, that shit went out the window. That nigga Caleb said, nah, F that.
Don't stop until the play's over.
And then Caleb get in that mode. 4 or 5 possessions. Center screen. See, and I got evidence. Oh, yeah.
Work on this every day. You see the reading? I taught your son to read.
It got to a point where, like, one point, like, Caleb was on the other side, and we all looked at each other, we were like, yo, if we lose, we not coming back.
That was a lot on the line, huh?
We was like, yo, if we lose, like, yo, we never getting invited to this shit ever again.
Honestly, it's kind of crazy looking back and seeing how much of my life has changed. You know, this was the last off season I had before I went to rehab. Seeing myself in those videos, like all I can think of is, bro, you have no idea what's coming. But to be fair, I wouldn't change anything about it because it was those off season that really planted the seed for everything I'm doing now. So Ant has his first fight coming up and he's asked me if I would be in his corner. Honestly, I don't know much about MMA, but training his mind for this type of competition is something that I'm honestly really looking forward to.
I can't post none of those knees yet because, you know, can't give away game plan. You know the vibes.
This is what a ducking Caleb looks like.
Right.
A wild ducking Caleb.
The more you talk, I promise you the worse it's gonna be. I promise you.
You think so?
I promise you. The more you talk, the worse.
If we play to
it's gonna
11,
be.
what was gonna happen?
You will not score a single basket.
You think so?
I will. Right.
I got me.
If
11-8.
We're staying in a small city upstate New York called Olean. Honestly, I had no idea that this place existed up until now. We've been here for 2 days now. I spoke at a school yesterday, but I wasn't allowed to post too much from there. And today's our final day. It takes a lot for these engagements to actually come into fruition, and there's always one person really advocating to make it happen. So I just want to give a shout out to Tara for all your hard work.
We could probably even go a little softer.
Talk a little louder.
Yes, yes, yes. I hid in plain sight every day behind this mask of a basketball player, and like if I'm like being brutally honest, like I completely lost myself. I got so good at hiding, I completely lost myself, and it wasn't too long ago that I was playing professional basketball overseas, and everybody back home thought I was living out my childhood dream. Everybody thought that I was just happy as hell doing what I love to do, but like if I'm honest, like if I'm really honest, I was miserable because I didn't know who I was.
guys want to sit down real quick just so we can all talk so I don't have to run around?
The amount of kids that want to stay after and keep talking kind of trips me up sometimes. Yesterday we had like 50 kids jammed up in a classroom. I think it's evidence that when you connect with the kids that they want to open up and they're willing to have the difficult conversations.
People don't realize how hard it is to change until you're really trying to work on yourself. And just because you're flawed doesn't mean that you shouldn't love yourself. And it's through looking at yourself and recognizing that I am flawed and I am trying my best and I am falling short consistently and I am trying to get up and have the courage to try again. It's through that internal relationship with myself that I'm able to understand that if this is happening for me and I know I have good intentions, you may have good intentions. You may be trying your best and falling short. That's what I mean when I say you can't teach what you don't know. I can't give grace to you if I don't know grace within myself.
Where do you receive grace?
Truthfully, where do I receive grace? I promise you, I am not here to brainwash you or to convince you to believe the things that I believe. You asked me specifically where I receive grace. Where I receive grace is through my relationship with God. Because that is the only perfect love that has ever existed. In a world where people are constantly hurting each other, doing their best and falling short, there has never been a perfect example of love that has come through the human form outside of Jesus. To me, my experience with humans is it's monkey see, monkey do. And it wasn't until we had an example of what love looked like, what forgiveness looked like, what grace looked like. We wouldn't know this word instinctively on our own human nature. We would never even think of a concept called grace. And I'd have to work for that.